Hello.
Everybody
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Neon Scream. It's Friday. It's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the dulcet tones of this wonderful cast, showing their cooters to everyone.
No, stop with the fucking cooters.
Yes.
I just want to say I didn't even start any of it. You guys.
No. We're a team, man. We started this together.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about cooters and hurting.
You put
When we went live.
You've literally been singing for the past 10 minutes. Every cooter hurts.
Yes, you have.
You've been singing
But
that.
not now.
And then you found the same couch that I got
Stop.
and put.
No.
What?
My fucking roommate's singing it too.
I literally sat and put my cooter on the couch that you guys purchased today. I really like that couch too.
You know the funny thing is,
Well, I hope so. If
Cooter
you're
on it.
She totally did. Somehow she ended up going to the same Goodwill that I did before I went there and picked it up. Put her
Cooter.
on the couch, and then I picked it up and took it home. So good.
It's like he knew.
It's the seal of approval. The seal of approval.
The seal of fate.
It's animal,
Okay.
everybody.
Cooter.
Hey Jay, what show is this? And why are we here?
To suffer.
All right, that's cool.
This is my third Capri Sun. I'm
Whack.
wired.
Hey, Whack, what show is this and why are we here?
I'd love to be able to talk and things, but it's kind of tough right now. Welcome to Neon Scream, everybody. Hi, hello, I'm Whack Steven. I'm your DM of Doom, and I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. I'm excited. Are you?
What?
My dog spilled my coffee.
I'm wearing shorts.
Oh, man, coffee.
Wet Daddy has returned.
Coffee's a good idea right now, man.
Right?
So welcome.
A coffee?
This is the Cyberpunk show where we role play and stuff, and occasionally we play a game. We're playing the Sprawl. It's a powered by the apocalypse game. If you haven't seen it before, it's a lot of fun, and we're gonna try to play it today as best as we can. And we have the smartest of players, and they're so good at it. We're gonna do it today.
I hate everything about this.
Whack.
I hate everything about this. There you go. That was actually that was a wrong hotkey, but okay.
That was the right hotkey, Jay.
That was the right.
We all discovered. I think we need to kind of jump right into things today, because there's a fair amount that has to get done. There's a fair amount that has to get done. I think can we jump right into things?
We can jump right in. Music
What?
me up, Daddy. Music me up.
Still eating my burrito. What the fuck?
Is there music? No, there's not. No.
Wow.
Sure
Oh
there
my
is.
Choco!
What kind of fucking show is this?
Sure there is. There's music.
Oh my god!
Everybody.
Stop
So if you guys are not, if you're not logged on to Roll20 right now, that's probably a bad thing.
I did it! How am I locked in and you guys aren't?
I'm logged in.
Literally 2 minutes ago.
I don't see a Dan, and I don't
Oh wait,
see a Nav.
I forgot to hit the join game.
What
I was
are
right
you
there.
talking about? I'm totally
I
in
got here
it.
actually 5 minutes ago. All right, you guys have.
I've
no
been
excuse.
here.
I forgot there's like 12 buttons to get into a single game in Roll20.
Step number 1 has been completed. A great start today.
Get in the game.
We're off to a great
Sorry,
start today.
Daddy.
So let's talk a little bit about what's been going on so far in this crazy, messed up place that we call the Sprawl, the Gatka Sprawl, and these crazy peeps have been doing some things and been getting in a lot of trouble in the process. But they've been getting some cred. They've been getting some monies, and they have been they haven't really been super quiet about it by any means. So if you're looking at if Jay would be so kind as to send things over to the map, let's put it over to the mega
Captain.
Show the mega corporations real quick. The players created some mega corporations in episode 0, and those are essentially the sort of big bad guys that they're trying to do stuff against. And you can see that there are these countdown clocks that are shown for each of these corporations. The closer it gets to midnight there, the more the corporations are taking an interest in the player characters. That's probably a bad thing because they're called mega corporations for a reason. They have almost infinite resources to place where they need to be placed. Now, if that happens to coincide with the player's face, then so be it. So when we're looking at midnight here on these clocks, we're thinking, it's probably like hit squad time on their family, that kind of thing. It's pretty bad. So it's a good indication of where they're at on the corporate radar. So right now, when we last left our players, they had just finished up their first mission. And, well, they got paid. Sort of. Simon got a little something extra. It's a Cortex bomb.
I thought he meant money. Fuck.
Throw it in for free.
Yay! I got the bargain bin death.
So, yeah, Cortex bombs are bad. They made a lot of noise in the early parts of the mission, and on top of that, Simon kind of failed a roll pretty bad at the wrong time.
Why couldn't I fail the roll to, like, I don't know, save Boom or something like that? I don't know.
Wow. That was passive aggressive hatred right there.
That's not even passive aggressive. That's pretty
that's
damn
like-
aggressive.
That's like full on,
I just cut straight to it. Like,
That's not Canadian passive aggressive there. All right, I'll say Canadian.
So yeah, they finished off that mission, and in the process, they needed to get stitched up. There was a lot of damage that was taken. So they went to a street doc by the name of Dr. Feelgood and got patched up with some threats thrown in. So Dr. Feelgood kind of patched everybody up and suggested that, hey, you guys can do me a favor if you want to, sort of square things out with the whole threat thing. And go ahead and steal some of this very pricey and very, very crazy drug called Knockout. It's sort of like every opioid rolled into one without the nasty side effects or any side effects. Super, super expensive, and also acts as an aphrodisiac mixed with dark chocolate. They
Stop getting me excited again.
kind of a crazy drug. They found out some information about a little bit of information about Knockout, but we're still in the legwork phase of the mission. When we last left the players, I believe it was Jen and Boom who interrogated they interrogated a certain individual in regards to the drug and where they could it was where you could find it. Was that what you were trying to get last time?
It was
remember.
where is the shipment headed? Yeah, where's it going?
Yeah. So they didn't really get much information out of this guy, and Boom decided to blow his head off.
Sorry, Gentleman Boom decided to blow his head off.
no. Hi, Boom.
It was not.
High as
Boom.
fuck, Boom.
That was Gentleman Boom. All right, he was just being a gentleman.
Yeah.
That we found through drugs.
So after doing so, they peeked the fuck out of that place and ran into an old associate of Boom's on the way out. Or at least a motorcycle belonging to an associate of Boom's. And Boom recognized it immediately and got GTFO'd.
Oh yeah, I ran.
Yeah, you
just
He kept running, and then I just ran right after him into the sunset.
Oh.
After knocking over his bike.
Yeah.
We were gonna steal someone's bike and then we just didn't.
So you were gonna steal
You
someone's
were
bike.
gonna steal somebody's
I
bike.
wasn't stealing anything. Okay. Boom.
Well,
Yes, the Ten Boom pieced out,
gentleman.
and the rest of our players were sort of, I guess, recuperating is kind of the best word, from some damage, as Voss was getting a new leg installed by Richard, and Simon was trying to do what again? I can't remember what Simon's plan was
I
last
was
time.
trying to figure out what the fuck to do about the bomb in my head. Whack!
Ah.
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
thing.
So I think let's start off with Simon.
No, that's cool. I just got here 5 minutes ago and haven't thought about what I'm gonna do today. That's fine. That's fucking fine, Whack. That's
I
good.
mean,
Right.
would you be able to think about having a bomb in your head pretty clearly and succinctly without a lot of time and prep? Oh wait, you don't have any because you have a bomb in your head.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
So, Simon, how are you doing this? What's your plan here?
Totally not shoot from the hip right now. All right, so I gotta figure out what the hell to do about that. All right, so the only people that I know are like know anything about this are Miss Sadika. Dr. Feelgood knows what it is, but has no idea how to deal with it. And then Richard saw that what gene sliced individual running away. So there's thought Richard thinks that it might be Chimera Tech.
Plus, you had a little bit of a weird memory thing.
Right. Alpha. So I keep getting these flashbacks of a group known as I saw a fox/human creature repeating a line. Alphas know about you. We're keeping an eye on you, Simon. So I apparently am being watched by some group people thing known as the Alphas. I have no idea about. Richard doesn't know, but Richard said that he was going to. I forget. Did you say that you were going to reach out to your contacts?
Yeah.
Okay. So Richard is going to be reaching out to his contacts about Alpha. I think what I'm going to do is. I think I need to call up Miss Sadika and just talk. I'm not going to use a move right now. I'm just going to.
So, just a piece of information: you actually don't have Miss Sadika as a contact. Miss Sadika is a person you contacted through a message board of some kind. She's like a responder.
Right. It was yeah. It was
like a responder. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fuck. Shit.
But because the mission has started, we can declare contacts now, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are in the legwork phase of the mission right now.
Okay. So, there's farming you as them. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do here is I think since Richard is going to look into Alpha because he has better chance than to finding more details on Alpha and whatever this is than I do, I'm actually going to focus on the mission and trust that Richard is going to try and help me get some understanding of this bomb situation.
Oh yeah, all of these people are just
I know.
Really
No,
dependable.
No,
and,
just the best group of individuals, just top fucking notch.
I've only saved people's lives a few times.
Only a few times, but you know,
you just want to.
you've done a good job, and I got nothing to think. All right, anyway.
I just want you to be cyber.
All right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna declare a contact for. Oh wait, you know what? I don't know that I need to actually, because I can do so I leveled up and I have a new thing called 24/7 live feeds. When you search the feeds to research a topic, you may always ask a follow-up question on a 10, take an additional intel, which I'll just kind of do that. So what I can do is I want to first, before I declare contact, I want to check the live feeds to see if there's anything that I can find about, stock or essentially news on Knockout. So whether it's stock, whether it's production numbers, whether it's, I don't know, anything that I can find details with FarmU and Knockout.
Okay, sure. That's going to be a research. So go ahead. That is a basic move, I believe.
No, that's 24/7 live feed. So I'll do
it's basically a modifier for research. That right. Move. So go ahead and roll me plus your mind for research.
Okay.
And you investigate a person, place, object, or service using a library, dossier, or database. Speaking of which, how are you doing this research?
So the same forum that I contacted Miss Sadika on is also kind of a quiet information board, something that is away from the public. It is essentially a more open internet where it's not watched heavily by people. It's not edited, and it's also anonymous. So think dark, deep net, whatever you want to call it. That kind of a situation. So right now, I am scrolling through all of that to see if I can find anything about FarmU, Knockout, whatever they're doing.
Okie doke. So give me plus your mind, and you get to ask one of the questions there, no matter what, according to your.
Okay.
So a 7. A 7. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now. May always ask a follow-up question. So on a 7, you take 1 intel, and you get to ask me a question here and a follow-up question because of your new move that you have.
Gotcha.
So you have 1 intel that you can add to your inventory. And the way that intel works, basically, for chat or anybody that's watching that doesn't know, is it's sort of like a vague currency that the players can use to sort of get themselves some information when we're in the middle of a mission or whatever. It's pretty handy.
Okay, so we'll take care of this first. All right, so who's underemployed, who or what is most valuable to okay. Where would I find the details of the Knockout transportation shipment stuff?
Oh, there's.
And also, would that be a follow? Because that's a follow-up question to a response you have. So technically, you're supposed to be.
Yeah. It's in response to my answer, basically.
Okay.
Gotcha. Let's see. So, where would you find information on the? I'm sorry. Say that one more time. The
shipping routes, transportation of Knockout. Okay. Yeah, FarmU.
Okay. You could definitely find this kind of information at the corresponding warehouse where the truck is leaving. They're definitely going to have that information, as well as I would say FarmU has some kind of corporate calendar of some kind. They're gonna have something like that's accessible by PharmaU employees. Depending on clearance, you might be able to get information about it.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a big deal, right? Like it might be just sent to a certain group of people that work for PharmaU, and they're the only ones that are going to have clearance.
Okay. Okay. I want to go back, or I'm going to go back, and I'm going to talk to Richard, because I know that Richard is employed by, or...
You have a follow-up question?
Oh, I do have a follow-up question. Okay, so it's got to be in reference to that. So, shipment, So if it's a standard thing because knockout is legal, it's a pretty standard thing. Is it a heavily guarded
So like weed
process? But yeah.
Yeah, basically. Like is it like weed?
Is it a heavily guarded process? You mean
like is the shipping and transportation of knockout, like, do they employ a lot of people to guard that shit?
Definitely. It's very expensive, and it's pretty much only for rich people. So yeah, it's really fucking well guarded.
Fuck. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go back and talk to Richard. I think he's still in his little cube, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over there, and I'm gonna knock on the door again. You okay there? You all right?
What does the scene look like, by the way, after you've operated on Voss? What is it? You know,
I've finally started to clean up the gore.
It's just like an old mop, and you're just like wringing it out.
Yeah. I am wringing out a bloody mop. There's blood on my good hand, as in my cyber hand, because that's the good one. On my human hand, I'm like, while wringing this thing out, multitasking on my phone, and finishing the final purchase of my laptop replacement. They're smoking things from various pieces that have gotten viscera on them.
Oh God, I feel like it's always Voss that I see the mess from, whether she's creating it or she is the mess.
That's reasonable.
Not necessarily a bad thing. She's done a good job so far. Well, so here's the deal. I looked into it, and because knockout is legal, it's you know, the records of transportation, the records of shipment, they're everywhere. They're behind an employee wall. We need to get somebody to look into that who is an employee, and then we can get the exact whereabouts of this. But before we reached out to anybody, you work with them, don't you?
PharmaU?
Yes.
Well, indirectly.
What is your relationship to them?
It's a subset corp.
All right. Are you still technically employed by them?
On and off here and there, but yeah, I left a bit of the corporate life I didn't get to do as much as I'd like to. I still have plenty of friends within Machine Made Man.
Okay. Do you still have employee credentials for that? Even minimal ones. We don't need anything crazy here.
To log in and look into a drug that, while is legal, is heavily guarded. As an old employee, I'm just curious what good, and you might think that too. I don't know if you could tell how noisy this last particular thing we did was.
Mm-hmm.
I think
what you're doing right now is not illegal even remotely, so we wouldn't be making any noise.
But it's maybe you don't understand how corporations work. If you see if things are noticed, like I don't know, looking up coordinates for something that like doctors that is completely legal, and then a drone hits you, I don't know. I've done plenty of legal things this last couple of weeks, and it seems to have not actually. What I'm trying to say is it's a bad idea.
Do you have a better suggestion?
I might actually.
Please share then, instead of sassing me for 7 fucking hours and wasting my time, Richard. We have shit to do.
We do, but that's fair. Anyway, yes, I actually do know someone. He might be able to help me out a little bit. He owes me a favor. He's actually currently employed with Machine Made Man. He's not exactly a lowbie, so to speak, either. He's a manager.
Okay.
Yeah, his Mr. Steele.
So it sounds like you're declaring a contact here.
Correct.
Richard?
Yes, Mr. Steele, a Carbo Steele. One, I'll get you. I'll make the opening, so to speak. But I'll definitely need you to be the one to speak with him, for information.
Now, if I speak to him, am I going to talk to him as a friend, or am I going to talk to him and interview him, or what am I doing? How am I approaching this? And
I would say he doesn't like cameras, so I'd say no interviews. But you could go as a liaison for someone who's cashing in a favor.
Fantastic.
I'll call him, I'll talk with him, I'll set it up. But we didn't see entirely eye to eye on the whole style of management, which is why I'm not working with them right now. Nothing too bad. I didn't kill anyone in relation to him, so he doesn't hate me. It's just managerial differences.
So, mechanically, Richard is revealing is declaring a contact. When you declare a contact, when you need to call in a favor from a new contact, name and describe the contact, and then say why the contact owes you a favor or why you owe them a favor. The MC will ask you some questions about your contact and your relationship. Add the contact to your list.
Now, Richard. Will.
I have a quick question. What is the point of making a contact owe you a favor? Or, excuse me, you owe them a favor?
RP.
Role playing, just to kind of...
Purely,
I mean, the system is already brutal, right? So, like, if you feel like it fits with the story...
Fair enough. This is the Dark Souls of RP system.
Remember, I owe a favor to the guy from Beta, Zerd.
Yep.
Zerd.
Name.
Where the hell are contacts on this?
It's near the it's above weapon.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Yep, Zerd. I got him. I see him. I found him. Carbo Steel.
Sounds like a flavor of Capri Sun.
Yeah.
No, stop with the.
It's the night. No, it's like one of those '90s commercials, like with Alex Mack melting, and it's you're just a Capri Sun because you drank a Capri Sun. Yeah. Anyway,
the Gushers commercials. You guys ever see those? Those are horrifying.
They were very strange.
You eat a Gusher, and you're. Oh yeah.
What?
A Gusher. It's called a Gusher. Little kids ate bags of Gushers.
Pip, not like that.
Little
Pip.
kids.
Pip.
Oh, we
love
didn't get those
Gushers
over
as a
here.
kid.
No.
I love Gushers. All right.
I love putting Gushers in my
You guys
mouth.
heard it here first.
So
There's
many
no
Gushers.
Gushers in London.
Okay.
Wax, real quick. Mav, I swear to God. No. Fuck. I hate this show so much. Mav. Whack! Do you remember my contact's name? I forgot to write it down. It was like
Your contact name?
just if you do. Off the top of your head. If
I
not-
don't.
Okay.
I don't remember your contact name. No.
Chad, help me.
Man, for the love of God, I'm gonna start taking XP away.
I love that. I love how like Wax. Just
You had to keep drinking because like it's like the end of it.
You can mute.
Oh yeah.
Like she doesn't know that.
Wait, Jay, who was your contact? Not in name, but what did they do?
They were a security guard for his.
You always called it. Didn't you call him like?
It was
You
like
called him something that was wrong.
X Tracer. It was for X Tracer.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, hey, his name is. Wait, is Matt?
Matt, it was
Yep.
Matt something. Yeah, yeah.
Matt.
Notes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, reporter.
Appreciate it.
So, Wax, so that you can know why he owes me the favor.
Yes.
He doesn't have eyes. He's got some cyber eyes now. But he lost his eyes.
Does he look like the dude from Ghost in the Shell?
What? No!
He's not anywhere near as bulky. But
Just the
like
eyes, though.
those
The
eyes,
little-
yeah, the big bulgy weird things. Yeah, I installed those for him in a back alley when he was bleeding out.
What was that from? Like what?
It was a run-in with Beta.
I thought you were about to say running with scissors for a second.
He was running with scissors.
Oh.
No, so he had a run-in with Beta. He called me
That song.
as a like, I need you. I can't see. I can't get myself to a doctor. And paid me to get it taken care of, and I came faster than anyone else was able to. So that is why he owes me a favor.
I'll
I mean,
leave
we
that
don't let it
alone.
go, Whack. You can.
I'll let that one alone.
No, I wanted to like just let you simmer in that.
Dan's a Gushers kid, you know? He lives his own life. He lives his own life.
I'm a Gushers adult.
Can you wait?
Just don't
2 seconds for me to drink?
don't drink Gushers. It never works out well.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just want to bite right into him, and then it just kind of explodes in your mouth. It's great.
Where's my sign? Hang on.
Oh, save me.
So,
right.
So sorry.
so very well. You've declared your contact, and
So, just a clarification here, Richard. Don't you have a good working relationship with Beta, or am I misunderstanding? You have.
No, they are 100% the enemy. I have a contact
Contact within them, correct?
within it that is infiltrated.
Correct. Okay.
They are very not good.
All right.
That was one of the things that set us off to get him into the group. We couldn't have the blatant attacks anymore. This was a warning system for ourselves.
Do you think your friend would know anything about Alpha?
Likely, but I'm hesitant. Again, he's undercover. The more I risk communicating with him, the more I risk his safety and mine.
Not that contact. Well, that contact we might have to refer to later on, but
Steel.
would
What
he
about
know
him?
Anything about? Do you think he might know something about Alpha?
Oh, very likely. Hence why I recommended him.
Good. And he is also employed by FarmerU. Perfect. This contact sounds
Machine Made Man, don't refer to him as a FarmerU employee.
noted. All right. So, set up the meeting for me. Let him know that I'm not. I'll keep my recording equipment back at home.
He'll know if you don't. So I would really suggest not.
I won't. So, other than that, I suppose I'll have to keep looking into details about the Cortex bomb on my own. I'm getting a bit worried. The flashbacks seem to be increasing a little bit here. So, if you hear anything at all about this kind of technology, where it's from, what it does, anything like that, please let me know.
Yes, it's likely directly through the alphas. That's my assumption, if they are the one who's installed it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll wait for you to tell me when and where I'll be meeting Mr. Steele.
Will do.
And I'm gonna head back to. I'm actually gonna head back home. I don't need to be at Bad Rats.
okay, fair enough. So yeah, you take off. Voss, I believe you had returned and just kind of like pieced out pretty quickly.
Didn't she go for a walk to test her
Yeah,
leg and then
Yeah,
came
and
back?
Came back.
I came back, put some sandwiches around for everybody, left them kind of like where they would find them. So one in Broom's little
trash can.
Yeah, and where Jen sort of passed out, like that kind of area, because I don't think Voss would have concentrated hard enough. Like I really don't think I would have concentrated hard enough to like work out where Jen likes to be. So I just put it, where she.
You probably find patches of hair here and there.
Right. Like following clues. Not something that I'm particularly good at, but I will give a go. Apparently, this is my training. Sorry. Yeah, I've left sandwiches for everybody, and I think I'm just gonna very quietly slip away, go back to my apartment, go and water Freddy, and just kind of sit out on my balcony for a little bit and take a deep breath. Like just take a deep breath after everything that's happened, because not only have I fucked up tremendously fucked up, but I let a couple of members of the group down. It's not something that I'm used to doing. So yeah, I'm just gonna go back to my apartment, go and sit out on the balcony and just kind of take a breath, work out how my leg bends backwards again,
Yeah, so you're doing all kinds of weird experiments with your leg and just kind of chilling out on the balcony.
Right.
There's just like random like whirring and it can be kind of painful. The installation of the new leg didn't go as smoothly as you hoped, and for sure, like there's a few spots where your leg sort of like bends the wrong way, and you're like, like it tinges like the wrong nerve, and it just sends agony like through your body.
So I imagine, like, for the majority then, I'm going to be bending my leg in ways that it does hurt, so that if I do end up, accompanying any of these guys again and it hurts, I can kind of internalize that rather than squeaking like a small child, like in front of them,
Sure. Plus, I think you probably like it a little bit.
Probably.
That masochistic.
Doesn't she like pain?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's masochistic. Yeah. She has a directive. Mm-hmm.
That's a good burn.
Yeah.
That's a good agony. Okay. So, Boom, you and Jen have like pieced the fuck out from that place. At probably full tilt, huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's super tilty.
Jen, you saw Boom just take off after he told you not to touch the bike.
Yeah.
What's happening now? I mean, what is this?
I don't even know where we're running. I'm just chasing Boom.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were like in the slums, you were like running through back alleys to get out of this place pretty much, because the place that you went to, what was that guy's name? The fucking dude that killed. D-bag. It was D-bag. D-bag. Yeah.
Rip D-bag.
Rip. It was D-bag. So you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Oh, yeah, I was there.
D-bag. Yeah. So D-bag met his untimely end at the hands of Boom. And you ran into that bike that Boom recognized immediately. Yeah, and you guys were like running through the slums. So I mean, Boom's like smashing over like garbage cans and all kinds of shit along the way.
Anything in my way. I'm not even moving. Like there's this at one point where there's like a street lamp or something, and I try to move that, but it just doesn't work. So I like, and then continue running. I'll just barge through anything, jumping over cars, over people, whatever have you. I'm just running and crying. Just as long as need be. Until I'm stopped, basically.
Yeah, because you recognize that bike as belonging to one of the group that you had some problems with when you initially got Elena. The group called Money Shot. Members of the Sensex,
which I finally got the joke.
Star
Yeah, that was delayed.
the Sensex porn star hit squad.
Who
Oh,
wouldn't
man.
want to die by that hand? I'm just
No.
saying.
Copyright 2017 McClokin.
That's you're
Oh god.
hit in the
Of course
face
it's
with something
McCloakin's
Of
fault.
course it
2
is.
feet long.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Wait,
Like,
what?
of course it is.
Oh, that's right. Money shot. Yeah.
Money,
Yeah.
money shot.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so
I mean, what's I don't
Literally have no directive
No.
other than just running right now. That is
Okay.
all I'm doing.
I mean, Jen, you're just like, Boom is gone. Like he's just fucking has taken off, and like you just see like shit. Like I mean, you're running after him. Are you just like running full sprint, like running after him? What's your plan here? 'Cause you guys had just met with you guys had just met with Monty, and Monty sort of sent you to D-Bag. He mentioned that he wanted
and D-Bed died.
We gotta,
and
we gotta
then
go back to Monty, don't we?
no, I mean,
We gotta go.
like
So
if
that's
we.
where I'm running right now. Is to Monty.
Well, I mean, listen. I mean,
If we blow off Monty,
let's not meta here, and let's say exactly what's happening.
I don't think we're heading towards Monty. I'm gonna try to detour Boom and like be like, oh my gosh, I saw Pretty Lady. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way.
But the lady run!
So I directed him. I don't know where, down a really shady looking alley.
God.
I'm being herded.
Yeah. So Boom.
I'm trying to stop the direct run to like a zigzag, and then maybe that will.
So yeah, I mean, I feel like Boom, you make like a hard turn, but you're
Yeah.
running like really fast. So your bulk just like slams into like one of the buildings is like a hard turn. Just like
Takes a chunk out of like solid rock.
well, you have a bit of a
That's what I
blood stain too, because you did take some damage in that little brief encounter,
What are you
right?
talking about? Didn't feel it.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
Boom is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you took a bit of a shotgun blast.
I think after a while. Okay, Boom is okay. And keep running.
I just keep running.
I'll probably stop for a second.
He's going for distance. He's going for speed.
Boom!
Hey,
Go this way. Go that way. She went that way.
where? What should
How
go
are
that wall?
How are you trying to direct him? I mean, what's the goal?
I don't know. Just make him not go. I'm trying to make him not go straight down like the main road. I'm trying to take him off into like the alleyways to slow him down because he just killed a guy and he's covered in blood.
Okay. I mean, so yeah, I mean, he's running down all these alleys. I mean, I feel like if you're sort of just
You know what? I'm gonna call Richard
Slow
as I'm
down,
running.
or start to slow
Okay.
down.
I'm gonna call Richard as I'm running.
I mean, the funny
Hello,
thing-
winky face.
the funny thing here is that you actually have cybercoms.
I know I do.
Yeah.
I'll just put up to my hair and then like,
intent on
oh
using your iPhone.
yeah. I want to, but then it like turns on over here. So then I put my phone down, and I'm still running. Richard!
God, what?
Richard!
If you have another fucking gate to open, deal with it yourself this time.
It's Boom! It's Boom! We killed a guy, and he's running, and he's covered in blood.
Wait, was it that
and
guy
I
that
don't know where
kidnapped you? Wait, did you escape
No.
the kidnapper?
Yeah, no, it's D-Bag.
Did you kill him? Was that the one that kidnapped you?
D-Bag died. Boom killed
Well,
D-Bag.
I guess that's a better thing than having to deal with a ransom.
Boom,
Not that I-
it's Richard.
Richard!
What do you want from me?
Richard!
Help me stop him.
Yes, Boom.
Do you have any red pills, Richard?
No.
What the hell is a red? What? I don't understand what is. Every time you call me, it's a wave of confusion and insanity.
Richard!
Can you please come get Boom?
Richard, the
Where
scary
even
man
are
is
you?
here!
I don't know. There's a building and there's blood and he keeps breaking
Oh my
the
God!
wall.
You know what? I
There's
think I'll
rocks
get more.
everywhere.
Give me over to Boom.
I mean,
might get a more
Richard, I
reasonable
I can't
answer
catch
from him.
him.
Hello, Richard! Can you hear me?
Yes, Boom. You're yelling very loudly, and
Hello.
you know what? Yes.
Hello.
What?
Boom definitely can't hear Richard.
Oh,
Like-
because you're not
'Cause
close.
this, she's got it. The
Yeah.
cybercoms. This is built into her head.
Boom!
Yes.
Richard says hi.
Hi, Richard.
And-
Hi,
God, what?
Richard.
What do you need?
Richard, can you hear me?
Can
Yes,
you hear
I can-
Boom?
I
he
can
can hear
hear
you,
him.
Boom. He can hear you.
Oh my God.
Richard. Bad men.
Bad men. Oh no, you can hear him, right? You can hear him.
Yes,
Okay.
quiet.
I'm sorry.
Richard, bad men is here. They is here.
Richard, did you hear him? He said they're here.
Oh
the
my
bad
God.
men.
Yes.
Does he know here?
Bye.
Boom. It's okay. Elena, call
Yeah,
Richard.
Oh my God. Another pop-up flashes up with Boom.
We like conference in.
Yeah. Conference.
What? In what?
Oh, Richard, good to see.
Richard, are you listening to Boom? He
Oh.
just called you.
He's on the phone right now. Jen, I'm going to mute you if you don't stop.
But you still hear me, so you shouldn't mute me.
Richard, bad
Yes,
man is
yes,
here.
Boom.
Bad
All right.
men. Bad men.
Who's the bad man, Bridget?
Do you remember his name, Boom? I think it was D-Bag. No, you killed
no.
D-Bag. Who's the other guy?
Boom
Who's the-
killed D-Bag.
You killed him.
Great. Yes, we got into that. But who is the
Okay.
bad man
Bad
that's
man.
alive?
They. Boom.
I
Jen.
can't remember.
They his name, Jen. They and I like, you know.
It wasn't Monty. Monty's not a bad
no,
man.
Jen.
It was.
The-
Oh, you want?
All right, I'm gonna.
No, it's Richard. Like this.
I have things.
Their
to
name.
do. Oh my!
You know what they call.
I hang up. It's going nowhere.
No. Jen, you know name of. You know. When. I whip my dick out. when Boom. No.
It's got a nasty kink in it.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I look away
What's
and I
wrong?
look back.
It's not normal. Okay. No, it
Green
when
angle.
This.
okay, never mind. Elena, call pretty lady.
Oh no, not me. Don't speak to
Whack,
me.
don't cross the streams. Don't cross the-
Don't speak to me. No.
Does Elena call pretty lady?
So
I need to go
Elena-
get some more coffee.
Yeah, so Elena pops up, and she's wearing like a sort of completely like weird like latex outfit. Like the top half of her face is just like covered in latex, and she's got like these weirdo like super huge heels that are also like covered in latex. Like her whole body's just covered in latex and zippers and stuff.
The kink sorts itself out.
Oh yeah. and wow. Wow.
Now who's late on the draw?
Wow. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, Elena, call pretty lady.
She says, I didn't tell you you could talk, Daddy. And then a fucking whip just comes out of
Cool.
nowhere.
Oh. No, Elena.
No,
Oh.
you talk when I say.
Okay.
You'll be a good boy.
Okay. Boom is good boy. Come, Boom, call pretty lady.
No talking.
Okay.
Get down on your knees.
Okay.
You still have your pants down, by the way.
And now he's on his knees in front of Jen.
What on
is
earth would you?
Okay,
Oh.
Elena. Come on, talk now.
Wow.
Beg me to talk.
What? What that mean?
Say please.
Please.
Louder.
Please.
Louder.
Please. Pretty please. Jen, do not
Why
look.
do you deserve it?
I don't want to.
Do not look. Boom has been bad. Okay, pretty lady, call Elaine. Or Elaine, call pretty lady. Please.
Oh, fine.
Okay. Pretty lady.
Yes, Boom. How could?
Boom is having bad day. Not good day.
Yes, sweetheart. Apparently you are. What?
Okay. Boom, not here to talk about.
No, babe, get up.
What?
Put your trousers back on.
No. Oh,
No,
oh,
yeah.
oh, okay. No, Boom need to show you. Okay. Okay. Pretty lady.
God.
This not.
What?
No, this not what you did with Richard earlier. But what it called when you.
Okay, two things.
Okay.
One, he fixed my leg. That's it. Cause I know you're being weird. Like I know you're being weird right
Boom,
now.
don't ask.
I know you're being weird right now. No,
Boom,
no,
don't
no,
ask.
no, 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 no,
No.
no, 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 no. You're being weird
Boom,
right
do
now.
not ask. That Boom does not want to think. Oh, Boom.
Boom, you're being weird. Don't be weird right now.
Oh, okay.
Boom, stop being weird.
Okay.
He fixed my leg.
Would you?
That hurt a lot. Okay?
Okay.
Pretty lady has a new leg now.
Oh.
Alright?
Okay.
Secondly, what the shit do you want to know a name for now?
It caught this bad man. His name is.
Do I know, like, what the shit he's talking about? Have I ever heard
I
of these
mean,
people?
I feel like it's kind of up to you. I mean, it's really there's no move for this. Thank God.
Can I roll to know the word money shot?
I'm just trying to get a translation here, man.
No, but like that's
It's just up to you.
Do not know you and Richard do. What is called?
Richard put my new leg on. Boom. That is all. Do not think anymore.
Jen.
I have a new leg. You want to see? I
Jen.
got new leg.
Jen.
New leg.
Your Boom
You like?
has new leg too. Jen, you ever have new leg put on? By Richard. Richard put new leg on.
Boom. Just mime it for me once more. But without you know, put that away, baby. Put that away. Please. For me.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Let's try.
You. Sometime when Boom is lonely, and Elena.
No.
Say
no,
Boom
no,
is
no,
bad
I don't need
boy.
to know that. I don't need
And
to know
Boom
that.
go-
I don't need to know that.
and then-
Boom. Shut up.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Are you in trouble with money shot? Is that the problem?
That what they called. Bye. Hang up. Call Richard.
Just fucking hang up right on.
I see my phone alert with Boom again, and I'm really, really tempted just not to answer. I do. I answer.
Richard.
What?
Richard, they call mon. Fuck. They call money shot. Bad man. The driver.
That man's called money shot. And again,
You know Brenda.
what do I
He
need
drive
to?
Brenda.
He rides.
Batman.
Brenda's a pile of scrap.
Richard, listen to Boom. The bad man. Okay, tell Simon. Bye. Jen. It gone. Jen, it's away.
Are you just like crawled up in the fetal position, like against
I'm
the
like,
wall, rocking back and
Jen,
forth?
it gone. Jen. I'm gonna just like go over and pick her up. Jen. No, stop! We're gonna see Monty.
Is that what you're calling it now? Because that's super weird.
Monty, man, we quiet.
You want to see Monty? Are you sure?
Yeah, what Boom say?
But you can't go back there, Boom. You killed his friend.
No, you.
No.
Okay, come.
Okay.
I'm just taking her. I'm taking her.
Ah!
I'm just
Do you
carrying
have
her.
your pants on? I'm not even gonna look down. Just take me. I'm not gonna look down.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look down.
Don't look down.
Weird.
No, I'm not gonna look down.
That sounded really bad.
Oh.
Well, phrasing.
Oh.
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 Okay. All right. So, regroup a little bit here. Yeah. So you guys, you head to Monty's. While that's going on, Simon, I feel like you've probably gotten back to your place. What's your plan here? What's going on?
He's gonna catch his breath now.
That's what happens when you let Boom take you.
Cooters begin.
No. No.
Okay,
no.
I'm alright. I'm alright. I swear.
You crying?
I'm
No.
crying. I got the fucking visor now, luckily.
Oh God. Okay. All right. What the fuck am I doing?
Okay, Simon, yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh God. I'm supposed to be the serious one. How the fuck am I gonna do that?
You got it all out now. You're good.
Oh
Take it.
God. You can't say those things. Okay. All right. Oh fuck. So I'm waiting for Richard to give me a call about the meeting. In the meantime, I wanna call. Actually, I shoot a text to Voss. And I said, hey, are you free right now?
I'll just text back with, yeah.
Mind if I come over? I have to ask you a question or two.
Sounds ominous. Sure.
I mean, I also feel like you guys probably don't know where each other,
Yeah.
where you guys live. Like,
I'll text him through the address because, like,
ooh, okay.
Come over.
There's nothing here. I can always con somebody out of another one. Like, if this one goes south, all I've got to do is carry the plant. Like, it's no big deal.
Does the plant have a name?
Freddy.
That's right.
There's fan art of Freddy.
Yeah, if you touch Freddy, I swear to God, I'm gonna rip your arms off.
Okay.
You don't tell him
Freddy,
that.
Freddy, my baby.
No,
Like,
I'm not there yet, so she's. You know,
Yeah.
Simon didn't know that. Didn't hear that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna text back like, all right, I'll be over there in 10, and then I'll head out and I'll head on my way over to Voss's place.
All right.
So I feel like if you're taking like a Uber or something there, it's going to be way faster than Boom and Jen getting back to Monty's because they were like hauling ass in the wrong direction. Okay. So, yeah, your Uber sort of like lets you off in front of this. How would you describe it, Voss? Like, is this like a luxury kind of apartment setup that you got going on here?
Yeah, Yeah, but it is, and it's all very sort of clean and very fresh. Lots of glass, lots of really light colors, but it's all very bare. You know, it's got placeholder paintings.
I'm talking about the outside. Like,
Oh, the outside?
What does it look like? What kind of building would you say it is?
So it's one of these buildings that's sort of primarily glass, and you notice that where other tall buildings you've seen in various different areas have loads of advertisements on the side, this one doesn't have as many. And they're not kind of very flashy in your face. They're more subtle. They're more kind of reactive ads rather than kind of like, eat a burger. Like, they're, you know, you walk past a window pane, it says, hey, you look good today. And then it shows you like a new shirt or whatever. Rather than...
So yeah, Chimera Tech, fucking new, like, probably some kind of bullshit sportswear type thing.
Right. Rather than like, eat a fucking burger. Like, so it's all very subtle colors, lots of glass. Every sort of second floor has balconies across, and every other apartment has balconies, so they're all quite nicely spaced out. Yeah, it's a nice looking place considering the kind of stuff that we've seen so far on missions and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Richard, or Simon rather, compared to your place, I mean, your place is like in the slums. It's pretty fancy, man. This is definitely a different kind of environment. There's probably like a few hover cars and shit flying around.
All right, so I go upstairs.
It's very Blade Runner in this area, I think.
I watched that like 2 nights ago. So good. What? Wait, did you say you've never seen it?
Nothing. No, man.
Yeah, he did. He totally did.
Roleplay. I've seen Blade Runner like 40 times.
Okay, we're watching it after this tonight.
It's about blades that run.
We're shut your mouth. We're watching it tonight. We're watching it tonight. Okay, I'll have gushers and you bring what? Never mind. Anyway, so I go upstairs.
Bring the latex.
You bring Elena. So I go upstairs and I get to the door and I knock on the door.
Yeah, come on in. It's open. I left it open for you to just. I'm trying to be nice.
I open the door and go. You left your door unlocked.
Yeah, you're on your way. I could see you from over the balcony. It's good. Nobody else has come in the building for the past hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that.
Fair enough.
This is my home. Don't think I don't take care of it.
I wouldn't suggest that because I care for my life. So, do you have anywhere to, sit down?
Yeah. There's if you go around, sort of, there's a kitchen in an L shape, and just in front of that, there's like a little sofa, just next to Freddy.
Freddy, you have a.
Oh, sorry.
Have a pet?
Not quite. Just go and take a seat. Do you want a water or anything? Like, we get decent water here, and.
Sure. I'll have a water. I go sit down. Simon is weirded the fuck out that she's so goddamn hospitable right now. Was not expecting this. Not expecting like a nice place like this. Not expecting the place that like everything is just like there's nothing there. And that she's just a normal fucking human. Outside of being a murderous killer, which is great.
So yeah.
I go sit down.
I'll go and grab you a glass of water and hand it to you. And then I kind of sit cross-legged in front of you, sort of on the floor, just with my glass of water. Because,
Gotcha.
You're in a seat. I don't want to sit next to you, but...
When she goes to get me a glass of water, I take my glasses off and hit the record button with one finger as she's in the kitchen.
Oh, do I... Oh, no, if I'm in the kitchen, then I wouldn't. Okay, never mind.
And then I just set it on the sofa just next to me, so it's not on my head. I'm really relaxed and I'm just talking. Okay. Thank you for the water.
Yeah, not a problem. How can I help you?
So aside from this mission, we worked on a lot of missions together, and
A couple.
yeah, it seems to go pretty well.
Yeah, about that. No, last outing, not so much, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean,
How's your head? You okay?
not really, no,
Shit.
but
I'm sorry.
it'll get figured out. Richard's looking into getting information about it, as am I, and we'll figure something out. I don't want to talk about that right now.
I understand completely. You know, I'm glad you haven't brought up the a knock on my leg, a little metallic clang.
No, it looks good. Is it working out for you?
I mean, it's not a real leg. It'll
Yeah.
do.
Well, if this mission works out, then hopefully we'll have enough to get you something better. So
Yeah, we'll see.
I am curious, though, just for my own interest and curiosity, since we have a bit of time now, with these missions and with what you've done and what you do, where did you get the training and background for all of this? How do you know what to do so well? I've worked with plenty of other people, trust me, Voss, a lot of other people. And
I mean, it's half and half, right? You have to consider that not everything here you can see, for looking. So, I mean, you can guess the military background, right? The marching everywhere and happy with the walking and the being able to shoot just, you must see that, right?
I do. I would imagine that there's some sort of military background, but I've worked with ex-military individuals before, and they don't display the kind of free-flowing talent that you have for what you do, if that makes sense. The style in which you do it.
As flattered as I am, can I ask why? You decide now to take an interest? Just I know body language doesn't change. My body language doesn't change. I'm kind of just chill, just asking. Smile.
I mean,
Why now?
you could have left me and Boom when I went and interviewed the scientist. You didn't have to light up that apartment, and you didn't have any stake in it. And after everything went down, it seems that you were extremely competent and able to do and take care of yourself and what you need to do to get paid and deal in your own life. I'm curious. I'm curious of your background and why you are here now.
I mean, lots of people worry about people like me. The fact that we're destructive, right? I mean, it's no joke. We're people like me. We are a little bit on the destructive side. But you have to remember, every time I've been destructive in your company, I've stopped somebody else from destruction. And I apologize if I have. Oh God. Yeah.
There's nothing to apologize for. I'm simply curious. I want to know more about the people that I work with. I'm just curious about I'm curious about who you are and where this came from. We're working on missions that tie us pretty close together, and things like this are going to be more beneficial for us on and off the field. And so I'm trying to make it so we have a better chance of success here, and knowing a little bit about you and where you came from. It's only going to help that. I'd be glad to share my background if that's going to feel like.
I was gonna say, like, when did you decide that you wanted to be a reporter? When did you decide that journalism and freedom of information and all this sort of thing was your bag? What kind of age are we talking? Just out of interest, naturally.
Well, I was 12.
And you're starting to talk here, Simon. That familiar pain starts to kick up in the back of your head, and you hear this like high pitched like kind of sound for a second, and like you see, and you can see this Voss, like Simon looks like he's in a lot of pain. And Simon, you start to get like another flash back in the hookah bar. Yeah, you can see.
That's okay. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. If you can, you know, if you can articulate it, say it out loud.
You get like a flash again from the hookah bar, and you see the fox-like person again, and he says, "Chimera Tech is watching you. The alphas are watching you. I want you to keep doing what you're doing."
Are you all? Shit! Do I get you something? Are you all right? I don't.
No, I'm fine.
And I feel like this is a good spot for us to take our first break.
Cool.